Okay, so Apple has released its iMac on 28th October, and here we have currently option for pre-order, and it's starting from $1,300. So let's see what's new in this iMac. First of all, we get new vibrant colors, and it is built for Apple Intelligence. This computer is equipped with M4 chip. We'll discuss in later video that how much cores and how the distribution of the cores has been done in this chipset according to the configuration which you select. And then here's a software feature which is iPhone mirroring. That means you can use your iPhone on the iMac and control your iPhone completely on the iMac even if your phone is sitting around in another room. Then we have 12 megapixel center stage which keeps you in the center, and it also comes with the desk view. Here it is not mentioned, but in desk view you will be able to show the desk with the help of ultra wide camera which comes with center stage. Here we can take a closer look at the colors. First of all, we have iMac in blue, then we have iMac in purple, it is pink, then orange, yellow, green, and silver. Many of the colors are repeated, but yeah, they differ in the saturations, and I'll show you the color difference later in this video. Now let's jump into the how the configurations has been arranged. Okay, so here I have compare Mac models. First of all, I have iMac M4 with 4 ports, then I have iMac M4 with 2 ports, and at last I have iMac M3 with also 4 ports. The 4 ports version is not the base version, it is upgraded version, so it costs more than that of the $1,300, but currently it is not available on the Apple's official website, but you can buy the M3 version on the offline stores. So now let's jump into the chip management, how they have arranged the chips according to the configurations. So here we can see in iMac M4 with 4 ports we have 10 core CPU with 4 performance cores and 6 efficiency cores, and iMac M4 with 2 ports has 8 core CPU with 4 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. The M4 with 4 ports come with 10 core GPU, but the 2 ports iMac, or I can say the base model iMac, comes with 8 core GPU. And if I talk about the M3, which is not the base model, but it comes with 8 core CPU, that is 4 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores and 10 core GPU. Further on benchmarking, when the M4 iMac will be available, then we can see on the basis of benchmarking results that if 8 core GPU of M4 beats the 10 core GPU of M3. Now another difference which we can notice here is that memory. In the iMac with M4 we can go up to 24 gigs and 16 gigs as base, but the iMac with M4 with 4 ports can go up to 32 gigs, and the difference we can notice here is that M3 chip started at 8 gigs of RAM as base, but the M4 chips now starts at 16 gigs of RAM, which will make the iMacs more future proof. Now if we talk about the storage, then all the 3 iMac starts at 256 gigs of storage as base, but here we can see base iMac goes up to 1 terabyte of SSD, but iMac M4 with 4 ports can go up to 2 TB SSD, and same applies for the iMac M3. So if we talk about the display, there are no such display changes, but if we jump into the camera, here you can see we have 12 megapixel center stage camera with support for desk view, and the iMac with M3 do not have this. Okay, so now if we jump into the pricing segment, then you can see the base model of iMac, which is equipped with 8 core CPU and 8 core GPU, starts with 16 gigs of unified memory, and it is priced at $1,300. But if you want to upgrade it to 10 core CPU and 10 core GPU, then you have to pay $200 more, that is $1,500. And if you want 10 core CPU, 10 core GPU with 512 gigs of storage, then it will start around $1,700. So that was all about the chip configurations, but we also know that the M4 chip has already came into the iPad before coming to the iMacs. So if we talk about the core counts in iPad, let's move to the iPad section first. Okay, so here you can see that it is written models with 256 gigs or 512 gigs of storage comes with 9 core CPU, but in iMac we had 8 core CPU. The small change is that the 9 core CPU in iPad has 3 performance cores and 6 efficiency cores, but in iMac there was 4 efficiency cores and 4 performance cores. But if we talk about the GPU, here iPad has 10 core GPU, that is it has all the GPU cores enabled in the M4 chip, but the base model iMac has only 8 core GPU, which means that the GPU scores of iPad will be higher compared to that of iMac. But again the difference we can see that the iPad comes with 8 GB of RAM as base, but The iMac comes with 16 gigs of RAM. Now jumping back to colors, we can see here we have some common colors. First of all, you can see blue, which is in iMac with M4 and M3. Then we get green. We also get green here. And then we have other colors like yellow. Here we also have yellow. You can see that yellow is a bit paled compared to that of the previous generation. Then we have orange, and then we have purple, and so on. So these are the colors. You can choose whichever color suits your personality or the environment. And yeah, that was all about it. These are the all changes which we got in this update, or I'll say the iMac. And thanks for watching.